Owen, tell me something.
Welcome back, buddy.
Dahm, that's true. You didn't like hang out with him?
That was fun. I said welcome back.
Oh, this is the Grub Butt Scores. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Dahm, That's True. Of course, I'm your host, the most Truman and Owen. As always, I'm joined by the bomb. Oh my god.
Damn, he's been away for a long time. Boop!
Oh, and Dahm. Yes, hold on. Let me save these Grub Butt Scores to get out of here. While I'm doing that, Owen.
Yeah.
Shout out the patrons real quick.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Ozzy, Joe, Aaron, Dylan, Skylar, and Meltbox, Kansas City. Opening real soon. Might already be opened in the Iron District.
It might.
No. I believe it's like 14th. I'll check on that.
Yeah, I need to ask the guys actually.
I bet it's on their website. Meltbox, KC.
Yep. So,
.com.
welcome everybody into Dahm, That's True. If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening on Spotify, follow us, I think, right?
Yeah,
Rate
follow on Spotify.
5 stars. 5 stars for rating. 5 stars. Okay. A couple things. What we're doing today is we are going to go over the standings, the final standings for how we picked the NFL this season.
That's right.
Of mine and Owen's preseason predictions,
The preseason 272.
the guest, and the group as a whole. Owen, I was not on last week's episode.
That's correct.
I cannot corral you in. Is there anything you would like to apologize for how you ranked some from ratings that you got wrong?
There were ones that because we talked to Evan about it. But yeah, there were a couple that we thought were for season long.
Yeah.
There were a couple that we thought were for season that were only for the Super Bowl, which makes them less bad.
Yes, which was Jalen Hurts more rushing yards than Saquon.
Yeah, which wasn't a terrible take for the Super Bowl because we knew the Chiefs were going to lock up Saquon because they do that to everybody.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so not F tier, probably, C tier.
S tier. They were correct.
Jalen Hurts had over 82 rushing yards?
I think Jalen Hurts had 100 rushing yards.
Was that so?
You're going to make me look it up now.
Yeah, I am. I know Saquon had 82, though.
Jalen Hurts had 72, which is more than Saquon had.
No, Saquon had 82.
It lists him as the leading rusher. Do you think I just say things?
Yes.
Do you think I just
all the time? Yeah.
Saquon had Owen?
By the way, you're pointing at me, it's probably 72.
He had 57.
Damn, locked his ass up, bum ass.
25 rushes for 57 yards.
Holy shit, our run defense is good. It's too bad we turned over the ball so much so we could lose the game.
There's a lot of unfortunate things that happened in that game.
But yeah,
because Jalen Hurts, they only had 345 yards of offense. That's not that much.
Not that much for a 40-point score line.
Yeah. God, dude.
Cooper DeJean is not a safety. We got cooked by the white boy.
He did.
He played well. That's all. Yeah, I don't know.
White guy. Yeah.
It's okay. You see that the Bengals starting guard were either their guard or center.
Alex Kappa.
Yeah.
Ass. He's ass.
He's ass.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Fuck. I was hoping it mattered.
He's
my Ravens. The Ravens kid that I follow was happy. But he's ass.
He's ass.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you know who else was happy?
Who? Oh.
Logan. Logan was happy.
All right, well. Fuck.
Okay.
Well, enough about the game that never happened.
Yes, today we're here to finally recap the results of our preseason picks.
How about a three-peat, fellas? How about a three-peat? I'm in league for it.
I don't think you can say you won the first year, because the first year we totally lost.
I know, that's why I said three-peat. Because I won really close 2 years ago, and I won a little bit more handedly last year.
I think 2 years ago was the year that we couldn't track well at all.
Okay, repeat. Going for the back-to-back then.
Yes.
I can say that.
I think last year you won pretty close.
It was close.
This year, what do you think happened?
Joe? Either I won big or you won big. I don't think it was particularly close.
You don't think it was close?
Because we went away from each other a lot.
That is true.
So I think either you won big or I won big. But okay, actually there's 3 scenarios. Either I won big or you won close or you won big. Because I don't think I
This
won
is just
close.
between us two.
Yeah.
If you factor in the guest, who do you think won?
Definitely not the guest. Guests don't know their own teams around here.
So we'll have to talk about it. Because also if you factor in the group, who do you think won?
Oh, probably the group, because the group got the shared half points, and that probably made him win.
So that's actually more true for the guest. Without further ado, let's you know what? I'll reveal it. And
Hold on. Let's go week by week. Let's go week by week. That's more fun.
Oh, let's go week by week. Okay.
Yeah, that's more fun.
All right.
That way we can get a little more content out of this. Shout out the patrons.
Let's go.
Shout out the patrons, and we can go. Yeah, we can go by division.
Okay, week
Nice.
1.
Okay. Week 1. Nice little dub for Truman there.
Yeah. 13-3, you went 11-5. The guest went I did this by like wins added up, or points added up. So really it says 11.5, but they had 5 ties.
Yeah.
Because the guests just have to disagree with each other.
Right.
You said the group's getting half points, the guests are getting a lot more half points.
Right. If there's more than one guest.
Yeah, well, because the guests would disagree.
Right.
From, unless it was a divisional game, they had an opportunity to disagree every time.
Yeah.
If there was 5 ties on this one, which means that this game they actually went 9, 2, and 5.
With 5 ties?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we had 2 guests. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get this out of the way now. The guest won, but they had something like 60 ties or like 50 ties.
Yeah, because when we had more than one guest, they would disagree with each other.
Yeah.
Which is understandable. Yeah, so.
Right.
So they kind of cheated.
Yeah, they had a better winning percentage, but it's like they had less wins than we did.
Right.
So, something to consider. The group had 1 tie here. They went 13-2-1, which is the best week out of all of us.
All right, next week.
Week 2.
Dang, mid.
I went 8-8. You went 9-7. The guest went 6-6-2, and the group went 8-6.
Here, make sure they can see the wins and losses on the board up there.
Yeah, let me make sure. I'm trying to think how's the best to do this. Minus?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, can you? Well, see the issue now. I can't read it well. Hold on, we'll just scroll down to it. How about that?
Yeah, there you go. Just make sure they can see it on the board because it's behind the chair right now.
Oh,
that's just move that Excel up.
Yeah, I know. I got it now.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So week 2, 8-8.
Yep, mid.
9-7. Yeah. Oh, am I gonna have to? Oh,
you should be able to lock the Zoom.
It's all right. I really just gotta scroll up. Week 3, I went 7-9.
Mm-hmm.
You went 10-6.
Nice.
That's a big jump. That's 3 games. You gained 3 games on me on that one. That's a big one.
It's a good one. Week 3.
I think we're like tied at this point because I think I had 2, and then you had 1. You know what? You might be up right now. The guest
waffling.
Yeah, the guest again a bunch of ties.
Yeah, just because you saying that makes me think that the guest like on our point scale won massively just because of the ties.
Yeah, the guest and the groups had 3 ties each on this one, so they went 6, 7, and 3. Where it's like okay,
yeah,
but like that's a better win percent. It's
technically.
Okay, wow, why is that one so zoomed in? Okay, funny how that works, huh?
All tied up on this week.
All tied up. Yeah, I went 9-7. You went 9-7. The guests did what the guests do, and the group we went 10-6. Group had the best week this week.
Hating on the Steelers probably did not help me this year.
So it's kind of funny because like if we disagreed, then the group, like the guests, kind of got to be the tiebreaker. So the only way the group ever got a tie was if we disagreed and then the guests disagreed.
Right.
So it kind of helps the group because the group gets basically they split all controversial games.
Right.
So that's kind of handy for them.
Yeah.
So week 5,
slight win by me.
8-8 again, or no, 8-6 for me, 9-5 for you. Not a bad week.
No.
The group does a little bit better, or the guests do a little bit better. The group does a little bit worse than you.
So many points off ties, dude. I'm seeing.
Week 6.
Damn, bad week for you.
Yeah, I went 5-9.
Guest went crazy. Who's this?
You went 7-7.
Which division was this?
This is just week 6.
Yeah, I know, but which guest was here for this?
It's
Uh,
different per division. Is broken down by division.
yeah, I know. Which division was this?
That's the collective guest. What do you mean?
No, you're thinking of the group. The
No.
guest who was on. Who chose?
Who chose week?
Oh wait, yeah, you're
Who
right.
chose
Hello.
week 6? All of them. They all chose week 6.
You're right. My bad.
I was like, what?
Okay.
I was like, what are you doing?
I confused myself.
So some heartbreakers on here. San Francisco versus Seattle. We all picked Seattle for some reason. Ass. Jacksonville versus Chicago. We all picked Jacksonville. Chicago won that one. That was before. Oh, goddamn. That was before they got really
Ass.
Yeah. Sorry, just make sure. Green Bay, we all got right. Indianapolis versus Tennessee. We all picked Tennessee. Tennessee was
Here.
mega
Go back to the
cheese.
OBS screen. Make sure the wins and losses aren't behind my fucking head.
They are behind your head right now, but
Damn.
it's fine. We'll scroll down. I'm trying to look for any other group losses that we had.
No, we didn't have any other one.
No, I picked Dallas to beat Detroit. That was stupid. Not my best pick. I picked Carolina.
I picked
to
the
beat
Raiders.
Atlanta.
I picked the Raiders to beat
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
You're a hater. I also picked them. To be fair,
Did I pick the fucking Jets to beat Buffalo?
we all picked the Jets to beat Buffalo,
Yikes.
which is embarrassing.
Except for the fucking guest.
Except for the guest. The guest did get Buffalo. We did have a Buffalo fan on for that one, so shout out Chris for railroading that one.
Yeah.
But yeah. We did all pick Cincinnati correctly, at least, I guess.
Hooray.
Week 7.
Modest gain by me.
7-8,
Mid.
8-7. Yeah, because we did like a check-in at like week 10, I think. And
Yeah.
you had...
A small lead, I
Yeah,
believe.
you were in the lead. So, that's good. That's good for us there.
Cooking everywhere.
Week 8.
Truman gains a bunch back.
13-3. Yeah, you went 9-7.
4 games back for you. Jeez.
Trying to see which ones did I divert from you on. You picked Cincinnati over Philadelphia, idiot.
That's not correct. That's not.
We both picked This is the weird one where Cleveland beat Baltimore.
Yeah, because Baltimore sucks.
The guest got that one for you.
Arizona beat Miami.
We all got Detroit. Yeah, Arizona beat Miami. We all picked Miami.
Shout out Arizona cashing my bet. Appreciate you.
I picked Atlanta over Tampa Bay. Everybody
Obviously.
else picked Tampa Bay.
So obvious.
I picked trying to think of other ones where you picked Buffalo and I picked Seattle for some reason. I don't know what was going on there. Actually, the rest of everybody else picked Seattle and you got Buffalo. Great job on that one.
Yeah.
Which is followed, of course, by me picking Denver over Carolina, and you guys all picked Carolina. You guys were Carolina pilled.
You were
That's
Seahawks
outrageous.
pilled. You thought the Seahawks were going to be good. I screamed from the rooftops they were going to be terrible.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that sound button. Yeah, I was a little Seahawks pilled. That's my bad.
And I chose Chicago over the Commanders, which
Yeah, you picked the Chicago to beat the Commanders. To be fair, they should have.
yeah, oh yeah,
That
Hail
was
Mary.
the fucking Hail Mary game that changed their entire seasons, both of them. They
Yeah,
both-
it's true.
After that, Chicago was ass, and after that, Washington was.
And I picked the Giants over Pittsburgh because I was a hater, and the Giants were one of the 5 worst teams in football.
Your hate blinded you. So yeah, that was a big week for me.
More gains for
Followed
Truman.
by another gain of weeks. Another
Oh, geez,
another
I'm
week.
getting
of games.
nervous. I'm getting nervous with a repeat now.
I went 11-3. You went 8-6. Games where we differentiated on. You picked the Rams over Seattle, which is correct.
Truman with the Jaden
I picked
Vance
Seattle.
haircut.
True with this. I did. I just didn't put up my hair today. God damn it. You picked the Houston to beat the Jets, and of course I picked the Jets, and for some reason they won that game. I don't know what happened there.
I
That
picked
was
Dallas to beat Atlanta, and somehow Dallas did not. Man,
yeah, Dallas was
sucked.
ass. You picked Cleveland to beat the Chargers. I was the only one who believed in the Chargers, so shout out me.
Oh, I picked the Giants to beat the Commanders. The Commanders came out of nowhere.
Where?
2 down. All of us. We all expected the Giants to go forward and the Commanders to stay bad. Turns out Daniels is pretty good.
Yes, but Daniel was bad.
Oh, yes. That's what got him benched
Yeah.
that game, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. So Truman
Yeah.
gets another big lead.
Yeah, I got back, like 5 games. So I got back 4 games and then another 3 games. So
7 games.
7 games right there.
2 weeks. Pretty
that
good.
does a lot.
Oh, smackdown.
And I give them all right back. I went 4-10 in week 10 and Owen went 10-4. There's some really embarrassing ones if I remember on this one. So for the through the afternoon slate,
toilet bowls.
through the noon slate, we're doing all right. I picked Indianapolis over Buffalo.
Yikes.
Hands up. I'm bad. That's bad. I picked Atlanta over New Orleans.
That's fine.
That's a fine pick.
Just
I picked Tampa Bay over San Francisco.
I mean, those teams are about even strength this year, actually.
I think Tampa Bay went to the playoffs, right? And San Francisco didn't. I don't think.
You picked the Commanders over Pittsburgh. Never bet against Pittsburgh, Truman. Even I didn't bet against Pittsburgh.
I picked the Commanders over Pittsburgh. That was stupid. I picked Jacksonville over Minnesota, which seemed like a fine pick. See, and this is where I'm talking about. I picked those wrong, but the guests split on them, and which means the group split on them.
Yeah, lame.
Wish me luck, boys. Going for Grandmaster and Rivals tonight. Hey, good luck, Hannah Learns to Read. Look forward to listening to the episode. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Thank you for listening. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. I picked Tennessee over the Chargers.
That's fine.
The
Chargers were better, but
Will Levis was ass.
Yeah.
And I should have known. We all picked Dallas over Philadelphia. Cringe.
Except for the guest. Shout out the guest.
Josh.
It was Josh. Oh, yeah, because he went like 17-0, right?
Right. Well, because it's NFC West. So.
Right. He's got to.
And then let's see. We picked Jets versus Arizona. We all picked me and you picked Arizona. The guests picked the Jets. Idiot.
Chandler, you got to believe in your own team, bro.
Chandler didn't believe in it, and Chris didn't believe in him either.
I believe in him.
We all picked Houston over Detroit. Stupid, but yeah, four wins, not very good for me.
10-4, nice.
So I made them all back and then I gave them all back.
Tail end of the season. This is where I start cooking. Oh, another one.
I went 7-7. You went 8-6 for week 11.
Not bad.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, because I chose Buffalo. That's literally the difference. Is I chose Buffalo and you didn't.
Mm-hmm. Following week again, I went 7-6. 7-6. You went 8-5.
Yep, only 13 games.
Yeah, where's the big difference? I picked Indy.
You picked San Francisco. I picked Green Bay.
Indy over Detroit. That was stupid. That one cooked me.
Another one where we differed is you picked San Francisco. Oh my goodness!
And this is a pretty bad one. I went 5-11. Owen goes 12-4. I give Owen 7. I give you 7 games on that one.
Yes, sir, dude. I should really need to actually bet my picks at this point. This is getting ridiculous.
That's good for you. I'm happy for you. Again, another bad afternoon slate. The afternoon slate cooks me every time. It was weird.
Truman, unironically, when we do this, can you send me the doc so I can bet a quarter on all of these picks and do what is that?
You're going to place 272 quarter bets?
Maybe I'll place a dime, so I only place 27 total dollars.
I mean, 272 divided by 4 is
like
68. It's not that many dollars.
Maybe.
I picked Atlanta over the Chargers. A fine pick before the season started.
Yeah.
They started to implode by week 13. I picked the Jets over Seattle. The one time I didn't believe in Seattle, apparently. I picked Tennessee over Washington, like the rest of the group did besides you.
That's crazy.
I picked Cincinnati over Pittsburgh.
Never doubt Pittsburgh.
Oh my god. I can't believe you picked Pittsburgh to win 6 games, and they were all the times I did, apparently.
And they were all correct.
I picked Arizona to beat Minnesota.
Never bet on the Cardinals like that.
I picked the Saints to beat the Rams.
Nope.
Which was bad. That one.
We both missed on Tampa. Yeah, Carolina.
And I picked San Francisco over Buffalo. You believed in Buffalo, and I didn't. And that's my fault.
I believe in Josh, dude. He's the MVP. He didn't deserve the MVP. Let's be fair.
DEI MVP.
DEI.
Week 14.
Knotted up.
Both 9-4.
Not bad.
Pretty good. Just want to make sure everybody can see that one.
By the way, if you ever want to do this yourself, just pick Kansas City to beat every single AFC West team. It's free money.
Week 15, I went 7-9. You went 10-8. Doors starting to shut.
10-6. 10-6. But yeah.
10-6. Yeah, door's starting to shut just a bit here. I went
Yes, sir.
7-9. Week 16.
Ooh,
A
claws them back.
gasp. A last gasp.
Making it close.
I went 11-5. Owen went 9-7. Thank you, Snowball. Week 17. I went 8-8. You went 8-8.
Mm-hmm.
Cats are messing with each other.
Close
Last
it.
week, hard to guess. Hard to guess on those. I went 7-9. Owen, you went 10-6. Close it out.
Yep. Losing on Denver. That one sucks.
That one does suck. So let's go back and look at the full week one.
You look at the divisions.
No, because I didn't grade it by division.
Oh, okay.
Shut up, dude.
My bad. My bad. No, we can't. Just kidding, idiot.
Week results. So that means overall, I want to blow this up just so it's a little easier for everyone to read.
Keep
So
scrolling down so I can see it.
yeah, hold on. Let me freeze. Let me freeze these two columns. I'm like that.
I forget how you freeze columns.
It should be here. Does that say freeze?
No, it says focus. Oh, freeze panels. That one. Yep.
This one?
Yep. Yep.
Does it say freeze panes?
Yep.
Okay. Should be good.
Maybe you need some glasses, my friend.
Shut up, nerd. Damn it. I didn't fucking. God damn it.
You didn't fucking do it right.
No, fuck. Need to unfreeze. God damn it.
That's zoom to selection.
Oh my god.
Just unzoom.
Unfreeze.
Just control Z twice.
It wouldn't let me do it. All right. Okay. Apparently we can't freeze those. All right.
Whatever.
I'm going to zoom back out. Okay. Something to keep in mind for our visual listeners joining us on YouTube here. I am orange. Owen is pink. The guests are gray. And the group is green.
You've highlighted week 10.
You know what I can do? How about I delete this?
Oh, the top row?
Yeah. And then, now I can freeze top row. Now you know. And that's how we do it, folks. That's how we do it here. Listen, I'm an Excel wizard.
Deleting the empty pane works wonders.
All right. So what does that mean for the season? I went 146 and 125. Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
0.54, 0.539 win percentage. Basically a 9-8 season.
Yeah.
Listen, not the outcome we were hoping for, but maybe we sneak in as a wild card.
I see.
Owen, 164 and 107, a .605
nice.
win
Let's
percentage.
go, dude.
You went 10-7.
Take it.
Yeah, the Commanders.
Picking every single game before the season.
That's not right. Yeah, .60, 600 win percentage probably gets you there.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, you were plus 57.
Oh yeah, look at that. The win. Yeah, you can totally see where the guests got skewed by the win percentage.
Yeah, so here's the guest had a win percentage of .630. And listen, if you're somebody who was a guest listening to the show, you're like, oh my god, that's all me, baby.
Yeah. 2/3.
Yes, but the guest had 52 ties.
The guest disagreed with the other.
Almost 20% of their picks were ties. So you still went 138, but I mean, me and Owen both had more than 138 wins.
Right.
So,
and we don't know how many of those,
listen, I don't think I would have beat the guest, but I think Owen would have beat the guest.
It would be close. I mean, if they chose, I guess if the one guest that was right every single time, they had the opportunity for 190 wins.
Yeah.
Which would be insane.
What I respect a little bit more, as a group, we went 151, 97, and 23, which is .609.
Yeah, that's good.
I would say that one's fairly legitimate, and they have a slightly better win percentage. I would say the group is slightly better than Owen. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, of course.
I don't respect the guest. I don't respect you.
The guest tying.
But yeah, essentially the guest and Owen both went the equivalent of a 10-7 season, and the guest went 11-6 technically. But really, what they did was go like
9, 4, and 6.
Yeah, what's 1/4 of the game? Yeah, they had like 4 ties, and they went so that's what 13 games otherwise. So they didn't go 7-6. They probably went like 8-5-4, where it's like, okay, what's going on? Something weird happened there.
Yeah, weird
in a season. So yeah,
Let's-
yeah, I guess. And so we averaged week to week. I averaged 8-7. You averaged 9-6.
Nice.
The guest on average went 8-5-3,
Like you're saying.
and the group on average averaged 8-5-1.
So if you want ties, you can
Weird how
tail
those-
the group. If you want to win, tail me. Let's go. You want to push on your bets, you can tail the group. Ugh! Let's go, baby.
Owen when he picks big favorites every week.
Imagine if I correctly picked the Steelers. How
Yeah.
many wins could the sky's the limit for how many wins?
Yeah. So the 2 big weeks. So Owen, you did finish plus 18 on me. You had 100. You had 18 more wins. 164 minus 146. Obviously 18.
Yep.
So the 2 weeks I highlighted here, the 10-4 week, and I went 4-10. So there's 6 games. In the other week, you went 12-4, and I went 5-11. So there's 7 games. So there's 13 of the 18 right there.
Yeah.
I just had 2 disastrous weeks, man.
Yeah, that's tough. And from what we saw as we went through them, your picks weren't unreasonable. They were just incorrect.
No, I had some good weeks. I had 2 13-win weeks. You never hit 13 wins.
No.
I had 2 of those. Actually, as far as double-digit wins in a week, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, and you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you did have more double-digit win weeks.
I just had more 8s than you, I feel like.
Yeah, you didn't have any crash outs.
No.
I had a couple.
Hold on, scroll down. Did I have 1 week where I had more losses than wins?
Actually, this would be the most impressive. 11-5, 9-7, 10-6, 9-7, 9-5, 7-7, 8-7, 9-7, 8-6, 10-4, 8-6, 8-5, 12-4 through week 13.
Holy cow.
9-4, 10-6.
What
Owen's at half chub right now. 9-7, 8-8, 10-6.
No negative weeks on the whole
Honestly,
year?
that's
My
the most
goodness.
impressive part of this whole thing.
Wow.
Not having a single negative week. You know what? The helmet of ball knowledge.
The helmet of ball knowledge? Thank you. Thank you,
know what?
Truman.
Give me the Dune cap.
Give me the dude's cap.
Yep. I'll wear the Dunes cap for today.
Here you are, pal.
Oh, wow. This is not comfortable.
No, it kind of just sits there.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep on your head. That's what I've been hiding this whole time. Is that it's difficult to balance the Dunacy.
It's a little hard, yeah.
It's hard.
Honestly, I felt like it was more in your head than this.
Nope. It kind of just
It's
sits on there.
your head. All right. Yeah. So,
Wow.
honestly, great job.
Thank you.
That's a great season. I think anybody would be happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
The perfect season, kind of.
There's definitely a little bit of room for improvement, but you can't ask for much more than picking 60% of the games correctly preseason.
I would like to. Okay, so next year, here's my goal. Next year, I get this done a little earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I get all the games filled out whenever the NFL schedule comes out, and then maybe I can share this to everybody.
Oh, and
so
make
you can do this along at home, and I make the spreadsheet a little smarter.
Well, what you could do is you could put it in a Google Doc and then allow people to make copies but not edit. So you could do all the same coding, import the Excel into Google Doc, because it'll let you import the formulas, right?
Yes, some yes, but not all.
And then we could tweet it, and someone could literally just put in their picks and follow along throughout the season.
That would be fun. We could start like a.
Well, I don't know though, because then that would have to require people to go in and update their sheet with wins and losses.
Listen, if you code it right, you could do it where you put in everybody who picked this gets 1 point. Everybody who picked this week gets 1 point.
That would be tough though.
It's, you know what? Here's what I will say. Listen, AI does a lot of dumb stuff. ChatGPT works really great at helping me code Excel.
Yeah, you could spit out some code for you.
I might be able to actually do a little bit more with
We'll
this.
look into it.
I can make my life way easier, I think, this year.
On this coding.
Yes. We'll think about it.
We'll think about it.
So we'll try to turn it around. So
Dang, we really know our week 1.
yeah, week 1 was crazy. Yeah, 13-3, 11-5, 9-2, and 5 by the guests. So fuck y'all. 13-2 and 1 by the group though. So on the one of those ones I got wrong, you were able to split, which is crazy.
Just trust us on our week 1 picks at a minimum.
Yeah.
My goodness. Then after that, the season devolves as injuries start happening.
Yeah. Oh man. Just think about that 4-10 week and that 5-11 week.
That's so tough.
That's where it all went crazy.
You lost
and
on.
You went in dummy mode on those.
Well, in the picks you lost on, you didn't like.
No, I don't feel awful about.
You didn't pick like the Raiders over the Chiefs. You picked like Jacksonville over Carolina,
or like Jacksonville over like Tennessee.
Like two terrible teams playing each other.
Oh, of course, yeah. Or I picked like Atlanta to beat
New Orleans.
Yeah, or New. Yeah, right.
It's like very close game, similarly matched teams.
Yeah. So, man,
it's tragic.
Dude, this is hard.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's difficult to wear the hat.
Wear the Dunes.
Wear the Dunes cap.
That's the biggest punishment of it all. Hard to keep on your head.
Did you watch any of the? Have you watched any of the combine?
A little bit of it. I watched that guy from Mizzou run under five seconds.
Luther Burden?
No, the offensive lineman from Mizzou. He ran under 5 seconds.
Are you serious?
At 336 pounds.
Holy shit! Congrats on your draft, buddy.
Yeah.
No
matter how good you were, you're gonna get drafted.
Did you see that DJ Giddens had like crazy scores?
Yes. Yeah, he ran an insane time.
Well, he ran insane everything. He's like top 24. He's like top 30 running back to ever be measured at the draft.
Yes. Good for him.
That's crazy.
Fuck yes, DJ.
And then people were saying that
DJ Giddens, Chief.
Yeah.
Chief.
That'd be fun. People were saying that Will Howard looked bad and then only showed 7 throws out of 30.
Those throws did look pretty bad.
Out of 30.
I mean, Howard,
if he threw that many bad passes as a starting quarterback, he's
the same Will Howard that he's always been. He's a rhythm guy. When he's in his zone, he's absolutely great.
Apparently, people were saying in the Twitter comments, "I'm not a college or NFL level quarterback, so I don't know if this is true or not." But people were saying that a lot of quarterbacks don't like that drill.
Yeah.
Because it's not snapped to them by anybody.
That's
they
true.
just hold it and drop back, so it throws off their rhythm.
That's true. There's also like it also comes down to the receiver. You've never thrown to that receiver before.
Yeah.
You don't know his speed. Like that's not. It's kind of like how a test, like the thought that like any test is never open book is probably wrong, because if you ever get into a job, you have notes, you know?
Right.
I kind of feel that way about a couple of those combine ones where it's like, that's never how it'll work.
Well, yeah, I know what a 3-cone time is supposed to test.
Yeah. 3-cone time makes sense.
But if you're DK Metcalf, like who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy that he was.
Well, I've been going through these things on TikTok. I don't know if next time I see one of these, I'll see you.
But it's like bad combine performances.
No, it's like you are an NFL GM. Here are draft notes for all of these players. Mm-hmm. 2 of these players are a bust. One's okay. One's a star. Draft the right player.
Right.
And I have yet to pick the good
right
one.
Player? Really?
I've picked a mid player once and a bust twice.
Well, they probably. I mean, are there any ones where it's like
like
this guy had a great combine and he was a great NFL player?
Right.
There's a couple of those.
Well, it only gives draft grades. So like this guy played well in college. Good size, good speed, good ball in the air knowledge, could get out muscled by stronger wide receivers, isn't good at tackling.
Tank Dell.
And it's like, it was mainly corners, and I've seen only one for a corner and wide receiver so far.
Interesting.
But
which is probably some of the 2 hardest positions to just guess on.
Right, because you'll have somebody like Luther Burden who 1,200 yards last year. This year, only 653 or something. But
God, I love Luther Burden.
But in every other stat other than yards, like average yards per attempt, like separation per route run, he's way outperforming his stats here.
They just they regressed. Like Brady Cook kind of regressed.
Yeah, it was. And the stat showed that is that Luther Burden was open all the time.
Yeah.
So but now It's like, well, is he better than a guy who just went for 1,100 yards in his senior year? It's like,
if the Chiefs got Luther Burden, I would fucking nut, dude.
I'd be happy.
That guy fucking
Doing his seat flailing.
damn was it. All right, no, it's fine.
No, you're fine.
No, yeah, I was making sure. I don't think there's enough liquid in that cane to make a big deal, but
No, should be fine. Did you see that
sorry,
the Chiefs re-signed Trey Smith to the franchise tag?
yes, I saw that they franchise tagged him. They're confident they're gonna get a deal done.
Interesting. Which means I think that this is probably the last year I'm going to have a Nick Bolton jersey.
Yeah, no way they re-signed Nick Bolton. I wouldn't have even re-signed Trey Smith.
Really?
Yes, I would have moved one of the failed tackles to right guard.
Put Kingsley there in the guard spot where he's used to?
Yes, or Wanye. Wanye looks like a guard, to be fair.
I don't like Wanye anymore.
He's small, but that makes sense for a guard. He's big for a guard.
I think that the Chiefs will go literally O-line. The first 2 picks.
It's not fun though.
No, but we need it.
I don't want them to draft offensive tackle number 7.
Yeah, I know, but just
that's the thing is it doesn't make sense to draft tackle number
it sucks.
7.
It sucks to draft a Joe Alt and Penny Sewell, but
no, it doesn't.
they're great players.
Yeah, both those guys went in the top.
No,
10.
that's what I'm saying. Is that like if that's the kind of player you're trying to get, that's good because all the shit teams already have those tackles. This is a good spot for the Chiefs to be in to want an O lineman.
No,
but it's not necessarily a good O lineman draft either.
No, this is a bad spot to have it. This is how you pick Wanye. This is about the spot that picked Wanye Morris and Kingsley. They basically are picking from the same talent pool. Because that's always the thing about last year with Kingsley. They're like, they should have picked somebody in the first round instead of waiting until the second round to get Kingsley. Nobody got picked.
We do have picks to trade, though.
Or maybe it was the same thing with Wanye, where they're like, the Chiefs should have drafted a tackle instead of drafting Felix. And it was like, they picked Wanye Morris with their next pick. There was no tackles picked.
I bet you. Here, if I'm Brett Veach, which I am not, and that's a good thing for the Chiefs that I'm not.
Sure.
However, if I'm Brett Veach, this is what I'm doing. I am giving up my second round pick to move up in the first round to get an O lineman.
Where do you think you're moving up to?
10. I would say
No.
15. 15. Move up to 15.
No.
I would.
Not for a second round pick. You wouldn't get to move up that far.
But we don't care about what the wide receivers and running backs in the second round pick range.
I care about the wide receivers.
We shouldn't.
I care about Luther Burden.
Okay. Well, that's because you're a fan.
Luther Burden at 31 would be
Unavailable.
no.
You think he'll be available?
Yes.
I think he'd be a reach at 31.
A lot of a reach.
Yeah, he's like pick like 49, 50.
We need a tweet bet. I need a tweet bet.
You want a tweet bet?
I want Luther Burden.
You think Luther Burden goes day one?
No, I don't think he does. But I think Luther Burden 800 yards in his rookie season.
In his rookie season? Absolutely, I'll take you on that.
Okay.
Dollar, like usual?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tweet it out. And then I'll try to. We need to send it to each other also, so we
Okay,
just
I'll
have
text
it,
it. I'll text
so I
it
don't have to go through all my bookmarks. I have too many bookmarks.
I don't. I'll put it in my bookmark.
Well, still send it to me though.
Yeah.
Do it and then send it. All right.
Luther Burden will not.
I'm a
go.
Luther Burden believer, man.
I know. That's not ridiculous. I just don't think he'll get 800 yards.
800 yards. I mean, Rashee Rice numbers. I legit think he could go for 1,000. I just am taking a discount on you.
That's fine.
Oh, you text it to me. I meant send it to me on Twitter.
I will.
Okay. You're going to tweet it, and then you're going to send it to me on Twitter, and also text it to me.
Yes.
Wow, we got a lot of things going here.
Well, got to have Lazo tracking for when he goes for like 494.
No way. The only way he could get out of this is if he gets hurt.
Or goes to the Raiders.
No, I think he'd still go for 800 yards. Brock Bowers went for fucking 1,300 yards.
Because he's a tight end. He's getting covered by janitors.
Everybody's going to be covering Brock Bowers next year. Luther Burden wide open.
No, when the Chiefs trade for him.
Brock Bowers.
In my hypothetical $15 scenario where I've chosen Brock Bowers.
There was one, that fucking $15 one that somebody put out where it was like, I could get Bijan.
Because the way you're supposed to do that is you're supposed to choose a $5 player, a $4, 3 and 2 to 1. But the way to do it is to not like pick the shitty like 4 tier and choose the 2 good players in the 3.
I picked Mahomes, Justin Jefferson, and Jamar Chase, and then I was like, cool, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
And then
who else.
Bijan Robinson is in the $1 tier.
Where I said you could have running back poop PP and tight end poo poo, and you'd still go for fucking 60 points a game. Fucking insane. And then I looked and it was like, yeah, your running back is Bijan Robinson. I was like, oh fuck. And my tight end was Seth Laporta or
Sam Laporta.
Sam Laporta. I was like, oh my god, dude. Yeah, it's over. Over.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to bet on me real quick?
Hold on. I'm finishing up the
March. We are in the danger zone, folks. Here it is. We have to come up with stuff for the next couple weeks. We need to have people.
We can talk some March Madness, I suppose.
Shut up. No. There's not even a team. You know what? Mizzou is the best team.
We could talk why we're so sad as Islanders fans next week.
Fucking dude. The Islanders are ass.
Silver lining the team.
The Cats are ass.
Both of them.
The Bat Cats are okay.
They're decent. They've beat some really good teams.
Yeah, but I don't want to watch baseball. I don't want to watch.
You're a hater.
College baseball sucks, dude.
The pitching is just really horrible.
Yes. After the starter, yes.
Because they'll bring on, like, the sophomore. Did you see that some kid, like, he plays for, like, Providence or Maine or something, gave up, like, 11 runs on 1 out on his first ever college appearance as a freshman.
Ugh.
And so his ERA going into his second game ever is 236.0.
Edison Volquez style.
Dude, don't remind me.
Steady Eddie, bro.
I remember you being like, surely he doesn't come out for the second inning. And he fucking comes out, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking lose my...
He'd given up like 8 or 7 runs, and then they brought him out for the second inning. He immediately gave up like 3 or 4 more. Yeah, and then it was like, all right, cool, that was dumb.
Well, we got to see history. This is the worst starting pitching
I think
ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
actually, and I kept on saying we were like on a losing streak, and we had to go to that game. It was K-State Day at the K.
Yeah.
And we were going, and I was like, old Steady Eddie to get us right. Thank God. Old Steady Edison Volquez, here he comes.
Did not get us
right. 13 runs first inning. No outs in the second inning. I'm like, great, awesome, guys.
Oh, yeah, he did get it out. I forgot that he didn't get it out in the second inning.
No. And you guys didn't let me live that down. The amount of times I've heard the words Steady Eddie.
Because I remember, because I was like, fucking Volquez is pitching. He's got a 4.5 ERA. And she was like, well, you know, he's like Joaquin Soria. Innings. I'm like,
Joaquin Soria? No, I didn't. He is an innings eater, though.
Innings. I'm Edison Volquez.
God, who was that fucking terrible pitcher for the Royals 2 years ago? Not last year.
Blaine Boyer?
No. The one that was like had lost against the spread or like straight up for like 18 games.
Ian Kennedy?
God, no. That man 8 innings.
You know, he also ate.
People are yelling at their podcast right now. What?
I don't know. He had 7 kids. I was gonna make a joke, but
who?
Ian Kennedy.
He had 7 kids.
Yeah, he came into my Dairy Queen once. And I was like, I was looking at him. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is Ian Kennedy. And then he handed me his credit card. I'm like, oh, it is. And
Hi, Ian.
His wife had like the baby backpack on, and was holding another kid, and then like 4 other kids were running around. I was like, oh.
Jordan Lyles.
Oh my gosh, that dude was so bad.
6.28 ERA. He pitched in 31. He started 31 games. He lost 17 times. That led, I think, the league.
Yes, surely it did. Gosh, he was horrible.
He had 3 complete games. Why? But he pitched 177 innings. Shout out Jordan Lyles.
Absolutely munched innings.
That shit was ass,
fucking,
man.
Who was the manager under that time? Because it wasn't Cotrero.
It was Cotrero.
Cotrero just left him out there on the island?
Yep.
You know what that is?
What?
That's who's what's the name of our general manager again? I can't.
JJ Piccolo.
Yeah, that's Piccolo going, buddy, your job's safe. It's not about this year.
It's a canon event. You have to
put his dog ass out there.
I'm trying to find. Hold on. I want to find if that's the most losses that anybody had.
No, probably some dude on like the Cleveland Spiders lost like 20.
No. That season.
Oh. Surely not. 17 is so many. Because you have to think a lot of games have to go no decision for the starter.
I want to see it by player. It's just giving me like
By team?
Team, yeah. Leaders and awards? No.
Leaders?
I'm fucked.
What's the opposite of leaders?
Oh wait, there's losses. It was Lyles.
By how much?
Grinky had the next closest losses at 15.
Also on the Royals. Very cool.
Yeah. There's 3 guys tied at 15 to be.
Grinky had 15 losses?
That was just a bad Royals.
That's fucking criminal.
Also, Grinky wasn't that good his last.
But he wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but he couldn't like throw 90 even.
So
bring him back, you know?
let Moose play again.
Bring him back, let him play shortstop. Moose is signing a 1-day contract retiring.
I know. Let him play on that one day. Can you do that? I guess you could.
Yeah, what's like stopping you from being like signing like a 1-day contract and
letting
then
him
sign
pitch
him to like an extension? They're like, you know what? We really liked what we saw when we brought him in for the 1-day contract. We're actually gonna
sign me up for one of those. I'll retire a Royal. I'll play for $300,000 under the league minimum. Yeah, you can give me $200K.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I would. How much money would I have to pay you to go out there every night and fucking wave at 3 pitches 4 times a game?
Well, you could just do the Raul Mondesi, get nowhere close, and get a Super Bowl ring.
Do it again. Say it again.
I said Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. World Series ring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, he fucking struck out on 3 pitches and got a World Series ring.
Instead of Whit Merrifield. Never forgive him for that.
You guys were Whit Merrifield Glazers,
He
dude.
was so much better than
I was the only one who saw the writing on the wall about Whit Merrifield. You should have
Yeah, Truman, 5 years after the events that we just talked about.
2017, we should have traded him. 2016, we should have traded him. You guys, no. We got to keep Whit Merrifield. Oh, my God. You should have traded him when he was worth something. He was 30 years old.
Well, you can blame Dayton Moore.
He was our age.
You can blame Dayton Moore, man.
Old. This is too old to be playing baseball. If you hadn't played in the majors yet.
Dayton Moore's bad. Okay.
That's true. Hey, future Kansas governor, Dayton Moore?
I saw he's running for governor, dude.
No. Let me say this.
He'll giga ban porn. If Dayton Moore finds out you watched porn, he'll shoot your house with a laser.
They will a couple senators introduced the bill about sending guys to jail for jerking off. That was basically a joke. But Dayton Moore would do that for real.
Yeah, for real.
You would go to jail you get the death penalty for jerking off. You know what?
It's crazy that the Royals allowed our players to watch porn again, and they suddenly went to the playoffs.
Let the dudes jerk. I'm saying it.
Unironically, though, Truman, at any point in your life, can you imagine your coach coming into the room where you guys are all in the meeting room, about to watch film, and be like, "Hey guys, just making sure that no one's watching porn, right?" To a bunch of athletes.
The fact that they gave a presentation about
why porn is bad. Yeah.
Just crazy.
But not as crazy as our Patreon supporters over at patreon.com/
You guys would never ban porn. You guys would never not let us jerk off.
Open disaster. Shout out to Ozzy, Joe, Aaron, Dylan, Skylar, and Meltbox Kansas City. Opening in 12 days.
Did you look that up?
It is.
I wonder if Meltbox... Did it say Meltbox is still there?
March 15th, yeah.
It did say they were still there?
Yeah, they made a post on Instagram.
Oh, well, that'll do it. Look at you being a good friend.
On February 15th, opening in a month.
Did you know they have a website? Mailboxkc.com.
I did. It was really well made, to be honest.
Yeah,
There's no news on there, though. I went to their Instagram for the news.
Yeah. Go follow them on Instagram, at MailboxKC.
That way you can, salivate every 5 minutes.
Oh, my God, dude. It's so good. It's so good. I have a Mailbox hoodie upstairs. Need to get back to Michael. All right. That's it. Leave. Get out of here. No top 5 this week.
Top 5 dust particles.
Top 5
that one.
I was gonna make a porn joke, but you know what? Too many porn jokes today.
Yeah, we need top 400 at least.
Oh my God.
Do you remember that thread?
Yes. Speaking of, Twitter.com/Owen Gosh Dominant for Owen's top 400. Twitter.com/Steam Machine. Patreon.com/Open Disaster. YouTube.com/@Dahm That's True. No apostrophe OD.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah, find us on YouTube.
Comment-
Tweet at me how good I am at picking the teams before.
Comment how many yards Luther Burden will have, or comment your top 5. Never mind.
Comment who's gonna win March Madness, or if you care.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, do that. Oh, we'll do March Madness competition.
Jersey.
Hey, bye guys.